amigos, so sorry to be patient. We're here with Lifeline Silent Night. Now, before I begin, I'm gonna have a little timestamp on the video right now to show you where you can skip to in the video where I'll start actually playing the game, because I want to talk about My Sweet Roomies real quick. Now, with My Sweet Roomies, I'm gonna have to end off that series at where it was at the last episode, because I got a new phone, and with a new phone, my save data wasn't able to transfer over. I was able to go back to where I was in If My Heart Had Wings. It took me like half an hour at tops to get back to where I was, because all I had to do was skip a lot of dialogue. With my Major Minor, same thing, but like, I think an hour and a half, just skipping a lot of dialogue. And White Island Season 1 I was able to go back to because I had a cloud save on there. So I was able to go back to every game that I was making a series on, except My Sweet Roomies. My Sweet Roomies I couldn't go back to, and if I tried to, it would take me, I'm pretty sure, more than a month to get back there, if I played every single day. And I really don't feel like doing that. So I'm going to end off the series where it was at the last episode. Unless I get enough people wanting the series back, I will try my best to go back to where I was. But if not, the series is ending off there. So, with that, we're going to begin Lifeline Silent Night, the sequel to Lifeline. Now, if you don't remember Lifeline, I have a playlist where you can watch what happened. This is the sequel. So, let's see how it goes.
Incoming communication. Establishing connection. Receiving message.
Now, how did that old poem go again? It was the night before Christmas, and all through the ship, we were roused from our sleep by a radar blip. I don't think that was it. Yeah, well, you'll have to forgive me. I'm a science student, not English lit. Ah, I see what you're trying to do there. Don't do it. And while I wasn't exactly dreaming of sugar plums, whatever those are, I was actually enjoying my first solid sleep since I got off that moon. This was the first night I hadn't woken up in a cold sweat, thinking about the Varia crew, with those weird green eyes and the supernatural strength. And instead, I damn near fell off my bunk when proximity caxlon goes off. Is this who I think it is? I'm pretty sure we know, but I just want confirmation. Are you Taylor? Cadet Taylor, formerly of the Varia, at your service. As long as your service doesn't require much more than me rubbing the sleep boogers out of my eyes. Miss me? I really did, buddy! It's good to see you! Or, read you, I guess. Hey, seriously. That's kind of you to say. I know before, when you were helping me on the moon, that I wasn't always at my best. Let's not sugarcoat it. That was the second worst time of my entire life. What was the first? It goes without saying that the worst was just junior prom. Oh boy. But you stuck it out with me, and we made it through, together. Which is why I'm getting hold of you again now. Yeah? Why me? This, I don't know how much of it you personally have seen, but this is a huge universe, and a lot of it is pretty scary. And even now, as a guest on a ship, surrounded by seemingly cool folks, I'm a little freaked out. But talking to you on a gauntlet communicator like this, a speech-to-text thing, you got me through an impossibly hard time once already. Kept me from dying. Kept me, more importantly, from getting distracted. That's not the kind of thing I'm likely to forget about anytime soon, so... Hey look, something shiny. What? What is it, boy? What is it, boy? Go get it. Go get it. I can't really tell. It's moving, fast enough that I have to think it's powered. This isn't just some asteroid out for a lazy Sunday stroll. This is a vessel, which explains the alarms, which, okay, we get. Could we turn them off now? Is it another ship? That's a really good question. The starboard viewport in the crew quarters gives a pretty narrow view out into space. I'm betting I could get a better look at things. Plus, you know, some instrumental readouts and the expertise of the rest of the crew if I made my way up to the cockpit. Plus, this communicator comes complete with a dynamic map, so you can see where I go in the ship, anytime I go in the ship. So a bunch for you, yeah? Totally. Go ahead for the cockpit. Good plan. Especially since I've already had my pajamas halfway off to get changed into a pullover. Give me a minute to get dressed and get up there. I'll catch up with you. Alright, alarms are off, so I can finally think straight. And I'm at the cockpit. Remind me sometime to do my stand-up routine on how the various parts of the spaceship got their names. Or, well, I'm near the cockpit, because everyone else on the crew is crowded in there already. Captain Shepard's on the helm, obviously. I don't think I've ever not seen her there. Mari's working the nav computer. Dr. Arteus, the ship's board's medic, is wedged in behind her. And then the miners, the three guys who dropped down planetside to rescue me, Donald, Ares, and Boss, my heroes. Never mind. I'm running out of the mouth. You don't want to hear about the crew. Oh, come on! Tell us a little more. Cool. What do you want to hear about? The miners? Or one of the others? Tell me about the miners. Sure thing. So, those guys look like they're straight out of an old Spice ad. Unfortunately, after a lengthy bid in space, they don't smell nearly that good. No. The foreman is a dude named Donald Key. Do you ever see the movie Flash Gordon? Donald looks like that guy, Sam Jones. I'm guessing he got the job just by handing in a headshot with Space Hero written on it. And then you said Ares? Yeah. Next there's Ares Winter. Funny guy. With him, I think they started with a smile, surrounded with a stubble, and worked outward from there. And last, in no way least, there's Boss Zebu. Huge and quiet. Built like a brick hope house. If you'll pardon my French. Okay. I don't see how poop is bad, but okay. In his downtime, he listens to Brian Eno ambient records and reads Kafrach. Three guys I doubt I would ever have to meet otherwise. But I owe them my life, so I'm glad they were badass enough to land on that moon. Cool, tell me about the others. You bet. I guess, first of all, there's the captain, Elena Shepard. She has a soft voice, but it carries a hell of a lot of authority. When she gives orders, the miners, guys 3 times her size, don't hesitate. In some ways, she reminds me little of the various captain, Rinea, who's currently in the White Star's med bay in a induced coma. You mentioned the navigator too. Our navigator is a young woman named Mari Lee. She's been nothing but nice to me since I arrived. There's a sort of protective vibe I get from her. Like she just wants to make sure everyone's okay. Reminds me a lot of Colby, back on the Varia. And then there's Doc, Art. Joseph Art. He patched me up when they brought me on board. I don't have much to read on him. His bedside manner is aloof. Like he's good at his job, but he'd rather be doing something else. Can't say I blame him, really. They run a tight ship, which is just loose enough to swing down and rescue me. So, you know, they're all pretty awesome as far as I'm concerned. That's everybody, right? That's everyone. The White Star was built for a crew of 6. They've gone above and beyond in accommodating me and Captain Aya. We did the math on rations, water, oxygen. It was no small sacrifice they made, coming to get me. I just hope I'm worth it. So, me and 6 hardened space veterans walk into a cockpit. Yeah, really feels like there should be a punchline, but nobody's laughing in here. Here, I can leave the comm open, so you can hear Captain Shepard's briefing. Cool.
Here's what we know, people. The sweet siren song that made us all pee a little? That's reserved for unexpected craft entering the sector. And at this point, any craft out here, other than us, qualifies as unexpected. This isn't space debris. This is an operational ship, with someone piloting it. Someone who's returned week-old codes in response to our hailing signals.
Okay, that explains the shiny thing I saw. It was another ship after all. But somehow, I'm not confronted by that knowledge in the least. Don't panic yet. You're fine now. Just because they're unexpected doesn't mean they're necessarily hostile. I mean, I guess you're right. But this feels like unexpected candy from an unexpected windowless van. There's just something off about it, you know?
We have a visual on them. Right now, they're just a shiny dot, and they're keeping their distance. They fall back every time we hail them, but they're matching our velocity. I think it's safe to say, given their telemetry, that they're on an eventual intercept vector.
So they're coming to you? Sounds that way. Maybe Maybe they're just looking to resupply? Not that the White Star has any supplies to spare, especially since I'm here. I got a lousy feeling about this. Yeah, me too. Hey now, cut that out. One of us has to remain stupidly optimistic. Hang on. I think Captain Shepard's wrapping things up.
I've asked Mario to plot an evasive attack, but we're treating it as a last-ditch response. The White Star is a small enough craft to take those maneuvers, but it looks like our friends out there are even smaller. We can only guess at their capabilities, so our plans have a lot of question marks. For now, everybody but Mari and me can return to your bunks if you think you can sleep, or keep yourself otherwise occupied until you hear anything from me. Dismissed.
So, that's some news, huh? I guess me and you can keep each other occupied, right? Yeah, right. I spent 3 days alone on a moon, only to find out I wasn't really alone. And then I stowed away on board the only ship in the sector, only to find out it isn't the only ship in the sector. The rug keeps getting pulled out from under my all-terrain boots. I think I'm gonna take the captain's suggestion and try to sleep a while. I'll catch up with you on the other side of some shut-eye. Damn, I thought we could keep each other company, but never mind. What the hell was that? What do you mean, what happened? If he asked what the hell was that, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what happened. Are you alright? I think so. Basically, I fell out of my bunk, bagged my elbow up pretty good. Something impacted our ship. Hard. Hit us from above. Are you dangerously hurt? I'll live. Falling out of bed is luxurious compared to what I've been through lately. I beat myself up way worse than this, just stumbling around on the moon. I'm pretty convinced I was my own worst enemy, you know, until I actually met my own worst enemy. Go check what happened. It'd be probably a good idea to do that. Good idea. I'm gonna radio Captain Shepard, see if she can tell me what's going on. Taylor to Shepard. Taylor to Shepard, over.
Kinda busy here,
Shepard? Captain? Huh. So, that's not good. Probably be best to probably go check. Probably. Make sure everything's okay. I'm not sure that's a great idea, but I guess it'd be just sitting on my hands. Alright, I'm gonna head up there. But first I'm gonna try to raise her on my comm again. Captain Shepard. Captain... Ah! What was that? Huge burst of feedback, squealing right in my ear, and then the comm channel went dead. In fact, all the comm channels are dead. It's nothing but silence. Dead silence. Yeah, it's probably best to go see what the hell's going on. Yeah, okay. Good idea, I guess. It's always a good idea for the youngest, least experienced person on board to go wandering the halls in the middle of a crisis, just hoping for the best. Hoping the hockey mask killer doesn't jump out and get me. Seriously, there was a Friday the 13th movie with Jason in space. Seriously, please don't go rent that, instead help me right now. Too late, I'm already streaming it. No, it's cool, I'm so with you. Cool, thanks. It's nice to know you won't abandon me for the first god-awful horror movie that comes along. In fact, I was thinking... Oh, crap! What? What is it? All the lights just went out. Oh god. It is black as pitch in here. The only light is coming through the viewport, and most of what's visible is just outer space, which is, you know, pretty pitch black. Its damn self. So, dead silent, and dark as the grave. I'm basically trapped in my own coffin, tumbling through the vacuum. Settle down. There's no need to be alarmed right this minute. There's no danger that we know of. I'm trying. I'm doing the worst job in the sector of the galaxy, but I'm trying. Okay, the only way out is through. I gotta stick to the course of action I'd set for myself. That's the only thing that makes sense right now. I'm gonna try to work my way up to the cockpit, where Captain Shepard ought to be. Hopefully there, I can get us some idea of what's going on around here. I haven't been on the White Star long enough that I really know my way around. And that's... Oh, Sanuva! I was about to say, this blackout isn't going to help anything, but then I smacked my shin against something in the dark, and action spoke louder than words. I'm gonna go silent for a bit. so I can really carefully pick out my way through here. I'll catch up with you once I made it to the cockpit, alright? So, not to frighten you, but I'm pretty frightened, so there's really no reason you shouldn't be too. I started hearing footsteps on the corridor a little while ago, and now they're getting closer, and heavier, and faster, and harder to ignore, and... oh man, they're right here. Oh my Arcus. I thought I was gonna have a coronary. It's just... Ares. He's got his heavyweight Ivy suit on, head to toe. Damn, should I be in mine already too? Taylor, where were you headed? I was gonna try to summon my way toward the ready room. Oh, perfect. That's exactly where I was gonna aim you. Here's what up. That little bump familiar? That was a military craft, doing a less than perfect job of docking with us. Military? What are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere? We caught them. On your say-so. This is the ship that came in to sweep up your moon. They caught up with us for a resupply, and to patch up a few injuries. 3 of them, all hanging out in the ready room right now. Probably a good idea for you to get back there, Delta Tango, and thank them, you know? I already saw them palling around the key. Have a great old time. I'll get back there and join you guys, just as soon as I let the rest of the crew know what's cracking. Later, skater. And just like that, he's gone. So, what do you reckon? I guess keep heading for the ready room, since you were going there anyway? Okay, onward to the ready room. It's at the aft of the ship. Aft means rear in Nuitical terms. So I'd better get my aft in gear and stubble my way back there. I'll let you know when I make it. Damn. When I first boarded the White Star, I didn't think of it as a big ship. I mean, it's larger than the Very was, and laid out completely different. Much more utilitarian, much less about comfort. Oh, and much more about the big old drill that takes up a good chunk of space. But I gotta say, making my way through the narrow halls that I don't know very well, in a darkness that's almost absolute, it's taking forever. Take your time. You don't know what could be lurking in the shadows, watching, waiting for a time to strike. Sorry, did I scare you there? Just wanted to feel like it. But take your time. Yes, thank you. Slow and steady wins the race. I will forever be the tortoise. Safer that way. I mean, the tortoise never died, and the tortoise and the hare, so I see it safer that way. I suppose so. But I wouldn't mind being a bit more of a hare right now. Not in terms of speed, but in terms of night vision. Their clarity isn't the best, but they can navigate in no light a lot better than I can. Also, I'm pretty sure they lay chocolate eggs at Easter times. Science! Sounds about accurate. Did you know there's not any chocolate aboard this stupid ship? That was, like, one of the first things I asked. The nerve of some people. If I started pooping little chocolate bunny eggs, I'd be the most popular person on the White Star by an order of magnitude. Probably get a medal when we get back to Earth. Alright, fun's fun, but I'm here for a reason. My Ivy suit's folded up in a bin, as opposed to the others, which are hanging, and it... oh, so it's like 3 days worth of moon sweat. But it's mine. And I love it. And I'm changing into it right now. So hang on. That can't be sanitary. Well then. I'm going to have to end off this episode here. Ran out of time, so I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.